Hello and welcome to episode 3 of The Forum, the official PlayStation Community English Language podcast, which is a mouthful. We should come up with a better title.
Certainly.
Just call it The Forum, because that's what it's called.
In case this is your first time listening, I am Serum Lake, and I am joined by...
Yaster.
And...
the lovely Bearskopff.
And
LordRoss.
Yay! So it's
Yay! Woo! We're all so happy.
Yeah, we're really happy to be here and recording. Let's get things started, gents. Let's talk about... forum activities.
Forum activities?
Yeah, let's talk about what we've been doing on the forum. What's been going on?
Oh, I'm going to start. I'm going to start with my toilet tube. Yeah, toilet roll tubes. Which obviously means I'm talking about James Bond.
If you haven't seen this little video, make sure you do, because it's very, very fun.
Yeah, basically, we've conjured a lovely little 007 thread in the Wazoo, the War and Shoot 'em Ups general section of the forum, where we've tasked you lot to take pictures of things through a toilet roll tube. Now, it doesn't sound particularly grand, in fairness, but it's really good fun.
Yeah.
And we've had some pretty good entries so far.
You don't have to use empty toilet roll, of course. You don't have to use it all up first. It's just a tunnel that you're actually using.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
obviously.
Yeah, well, I mean...
just in case people want to...
That's it, I'm not entering. I've still got half a roll of toilet tube.
Indeed.
But yeah, we've had, about 20 odd entries?
Yeah,
so
something
far.
like
Quite a few. And yeah, we've been having quite a lot of fun with it. And it seems, now the game's out, what was it, 007 Legends? And Skyfall is in the cinemas now. I'm hoping we'll see a few more... Skyfall. Trifall. That would have been a good 007 film, Trifall.
I don't know.
No? Okay, well, I'm taking a picture of a trifle later now with a toilet roll tube. Yeah, we've had, 20 other entries, and some of them have been pretty amazing, actually. But I want to see more. I want to see what the rest of those lovely lot on the forum can come up with. And see where we can go from there. And if I see something particularly incredible that's worthy of, 00 agent status, I might send something out to them. Something, yeah.
Okay.
But I can't say what.
Nothing deadly or anything.
Because I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe some toxic gas, some description, or a pen that shoots things.
A license to kill.
Yeah.
A pen that shoots ink.
A pen that shoots ink, like this one.
Very slowly. Or just right in a big massive circle and then just rub the page over someone's face.
Draws bullets. Look at that, makes bullet. But yeah, I've got a few bits going on, but I'm just enjoying the 007 thing at the moment. You've got a lot going on though, haven't you, Ross?
Certainly have. Last time I checked on the racing month, we've got 8 events going on. 8, yeah. Not all hosted by myself. I mean, we've got lovely Massimo who's doing quite a few mounts. We've just had our burnout week, a couple of weeks. English golfers been doing. That was a great success, actually.
What's an activity what does the burnout thing entail?
The burnout mainly was to get people to get the trophy for the Wildcat Stadium. So you get 8 people or so in the Wildcat Stadium, all come together, and then you pop the trophy. But it wasn't just about that. It was all about bashing each other. Everyone zooming in for me for some reason. We've got Halloween coming up. I'm sure you guys know about that. And
yes.
We've got some events in Halloween as well.
Yes, we have.
Got some in Home, if any of you like PlayStation Home. Looney Tunes actually doing one as well. And we've got Legendary Vicky doing one. Home meetup, Q&A, quiz, I think. We've got Gran Turismo special Halloween. And what's special about that one is you're allowed to hit each other.
You're allowed to hate each other.
I thought you were going to say, you could drive spooky cars, I can't even think of any
It's Gran Turismo, man.
So they're not going to release like the Scooby-Doo Mystery Machine
No, I
and let
hope
people
not, no.
race around tracks.
That would have been amazing.
There is a van though, isn't there? Gran Turismo 5.
Is there?
Yeah, do you like the first?
Oh, the hippie van.
The hippie van. The
Camper van.
The
there we go.
Volkswagen.
Go around a
van.
Top Gear test track.
Yeah, that thing. Just paint that like the Scooby-Doo.
Well, Matsumo's Halloween event is actually going to be shuffle cars, so it's going to be random cars.
Alright.
And rather than play by gentleman rules, which we like to encourage on the forums, this time you will be bashed. But damage will be on, so if you are going to hit someone, be prepared that your car will get damaged.
Okay.
Okay.
I am prepared, well and truly. Now then, Yaster, what have you been doing?
I've been getting my head down and doing a lot of hard work, really. I've been on my shifts. I've been on by myself for the last week, so all I've been doing is the actual standard work that we do. Not much fun stuff going on top of it. Well, there's been a couple of things. I mean, in my spare time, I've been providing content for our OPC Let's Play videos. If you check our YouTube, well, you'll be on our YouTube account at the moment, EN Community Team. Have a look at the OPC Let's Play playlist. I put up a video, you and I, see we put up a video for Killzone 1 HD the other day there. There's a Wipeout one which is due to go live any minute now, any day soon, for Wipeout 3, the special edition, and I did a solo effort on Modern Warfare 3. Like, I've got 1,000,001 other YouTube commentators out there. They have their Modern Warfare 3 series, so I thought, yeah, let's try that and do that myself. And the XCOM competition that I mentioned I was running last week came to an end. Congratulations to the people that won that. I think the winners of that were the Sea Trout, Death by Numbers, and something Will Nater, I think his name is. I'm not entirely sure. I should have printed off their. What they had to do in this competition was they had to name a squad of PlayStation characters that they would take into XCOM and, fight all the aliens with. Really. And I wish I had printed them all off so I could read them all out to you guys, but they probably all featured Kratos, which a lot of them did in that competition. But apart from that, just getting my head down and working. I could tell you all about moderation, but not for this podcast.
That's saved for the special moderator podcast.
Don't worry, I mean, a lot of people have been quite pleased that they're hearing their online IDs mentioned in this podcast. You don't want your online ID to be mentioned in that other podcast.
Well, I suppose that only leaves me now to talk about what I've been doing. Last week, what have I been doing? What haven't I been doing?
What are you doing?
Now, last week, the big focus was my beautiful Dark Souls signed poster competition. That has now come to a close. The winner's been contacted, and I am waiting for him to send me his address.
You need to part ways with your
I know.
fantastic prize.
If I sound down, it's because I don't want to lose my wonderful poster. But
I'm still waiting for an address as well for my taking competition. You want it. If you're listening, you've got a week to give us your name and address.
Otherwise, it's a new winner.
Otherwise, it's a new winner.
Well, actually, in my Dark Souls terms and conditions, which I'm sure everybody read before they entered, it says if you do not get in touch with me within 10 days of the competition closing, I'm going to pick a new winner.
Can the new winner be someone you know, by any chance?
No, it can't, unfortunately.
Okay.
Not family or friends.
My one's got 4 weeks.
Oh, really?
4 weeks. It's been a whole month almost.
Well, this is a massive prize, though. We don't want it cluttering up the office like it has been, taunting us in its wonderful
just like the
bubble
other
wrap.
competition prize that we've got lying around, the picture of Lennox Lewis and the other guy.
Oh my god, that's still there, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's been there for years.
It's been there since before I came here. It wasn't a prize or anything like that.
Oh.
Yeah. If you're wondering what the PlayStation Plus game for November is, it is Crysis 2. Crysis 2 was
The second one.
the second Crysis,
Yeah.
but in PlayStation World it was the first one.
And then we got the first one after.
Yeah, like about 6 months afterwards. So around about the time that you were unlocking the trophy in Crysis 2 for playing the game after 6 months of when you played it for the first time, you might have gone out and bought Crysis 1. So that's interesting. When does that go live? On the 7th of November. It's usually the first day. The first store update of the month is when the instant game collection changes. So the main game for this month is, of course, Crysis 2. So check that out if you're a member of PlayStation Plus next week.
And if you're not a member of PlayStation Plus, sort yourself out.
There we go. That's a ringing endorsement if ever I heard one.
Another bit of news that I got was the Killzone Trilogy and Killzone HD are out today apparently, but by today I mean last Wednesday. And once again, giving you the up-to-the-minute PlayStation news here on the Forum podcast. I might talk about Killzone HD during my Let's Play doodah, really. So doodah. Yeah. Anybody else been playing Killzone or Killzone HD? No, not really.
I played it a little bit.
Played it a little bit. Well, looks like I'm the one that's going to be talking about that then, That's all the news. Is there any news happened today worth mentioning? There's a new Black Ops 2 trailer, which has been...
is that the live one?
The live one, yeah, which has been directed by Guy Ritchie. Have you seen that?
No, I've not seen it yet.
No, you guys have seen it? Well, check that out. I mean...
if it's by Guy Ritchie, does that mean it's just crammed full of cockneys?
It's full of celebrities. it's full of what you might call, which they're calling celebrities, but the only person that you might recognise would be Robert Downey Jr. There are a couple of people that are what I would call YouTube celebrities. So it's people like the FPS Rusher guy, he's in that.
Oh wow, cool.
iJustine's in it as well. There's some guys that I just do not recognise. Guys that have got like big bushy hair and big beards are in this video as well. It's quite interesting, and it's got AC/DC black and back, so going on in the background.
In the background,
yeah, and it's because it's Black Ops. I mean that's why. So it's all about black.
I have been playing absolutely nothing, unfortunately, because I've been just really busy again. But I've got a real urge to go and revisit Heavy Rain again. Because I've basically forgot the entire premise of the game, and I feel it's about time to go back. And I'm really in the mood to play Spec Ops: The Line because I've heard so many good things about it, but I've not played it yet.
Okay.
Spec Ops: The Line is I started to play it a little bit a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
I didn't get around to finishing though. What people are saying is that it is a third-person cover shooter, like ones that have gone before.
Yeah.
But it's all about the story and.
That's it. Well, that's what I'm after.
Things that happen.
I'm in a narrative mood.
Yeah, so if you play that, then it plays like a lot of other games I guess that you played, but it'll make you feel, that you're making difficult choices.
Oh, good. Because I've still not played The Walking Dead either, so I've been.
I guess it's like The Walking Dead in that there are some moments where you get some choices, but there is no good choice to make.
Really?
Really, I think I think either choice will have repercussions on it.
Well, it takes me 20 minutes to decide what difficulty to play on, so I don't know what I'm going to be like when I actually reach.
I always play on normal.
Really?
Yeah.
That's supposed to be a good topic of discussion. One of the boring. It's like the kind of question that people put out on Twitter. The people that only have communities that are on Twitter and Facebook. The kind of like engagement that they do is, do you invert your controls? Do you use a joystick or a joypad? And what difficulty level do you play on? What's the scariest game you've ever played? Halloween special.
Hannah Montana.
Hashtags. So there you go. That's fun. Yeah.
So what have you actually been playing then, Yaster?
I've been playing a couple of things. Unfinished one, Street Fighter Cross Tekken on the Vita, All Stars Beta. I probably just might as well just talk about Unfinished Swan.
Yes, please.
Because that was a game that came out for everybody last week. It came out for PlayStation Plus users 2 weeks ago. It's great. It's one of those games that you always, whenever you talk to people about the kind of games which you get on PlayStation Network on the PS Store, there's always the kind of like, the sort of like really artsy kind of games. The games that people play to. They're kind of straightforward to play.
So like Journey then, isn't it?
Like Journey, but they might not pose too much of a challenge, but it's the way that it makes you feel while you're playing it, really. And games like Journey and.
So did you finish it or?
I finished the Unfinished one. It's not unfinished unless you count all the balloons that I'm supposed to get.
Balloons?
Yeah, there's balloons. That's the collectibles.
Oh right.
It's also currency for unlocking things.
I thought you were chasing a swan.
Yeah, there's a swan that's running around. The idea is that you're this orphan boy. It's first person.
Yep.
You're this orphan. He wakes up one day and I can't remember exactly what happens at the beginning of the story, but the idea is that your mother before she died was a painter, but she would never really finish her paintings. And the one that particularly takes your interest is the one of an unfinished swan. So it's like you get up and then you're walking around this landscape which is completely white. You've got a paintbrush and you're just firing blobs everywhere. And as you're firing the blobs, it's going against the white objects and they're becoming visible, and you're working your way through the landscape. It's got a lot of like really kind of like it's got a lot of really interesting moments. Like there's this bit where I don't really, it's the sort of game that I don't really want to spoil for anybody. But if you've looked at footage of this game and all you've seen is just white and the black paintbrush, if you think that's all there is to the game, then there is a wee bit more to it. It's not the longest game in the world, but it is.
Is there a demo on the store
I don't know if
for
there's a
people to
demo.
try before they buy it?
I don't think there is actually a demo in the store.
If you're actually interested in finding out more about it, you should head over to the store game section of our forum, where the wonderfully talented Quietly Wrong has written a full review of it.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah.
Have any of you guys played it?
No.
Well,
I don't have time.
I watched a video and it was of an Easter egg that's in there because I like to spoil it for myself. It's a Journey one.
Yeah, that's right. And I think there's a trophy attached to that one.
Oh really? Oh, it's not much of an Easter egg, is it? If you get a trophy for it.
Maybe not actually, but the way that you encounter that Easter egg, there's definitely a moment in the game where you do something similar and you get a trophy for it. If not that itself. But you have to look out for the Easter egg, have a look out for the nice little touches that there are in places, look out for the way that it shows you the credits at the end with the narration.
Yeah.
It's really cool. I'd recommend that. And I played the whole thing with the move control as well.
That's nice to see.
Nice to see, yeah.
Move control.
It's compatible with the sort of the motion. What do you call the one the small controller?
Oh, the navigation.
The navigation controller, the navigator controller. That and the move controller stuff, but you can just play it with the move on its own. You know, you press the move button to move forward, circle to go back. If you can press cross to jump, but if you actually jerk the move controller upwards or horizontally while it's in your hand, you'll jump then. And pressing the trigger, and also pressing the trigger on the navigation controller as well will make you fire your blobs. Let's get out of the sniggering, please.
That's the perfect note to end on. Firing out blobs. Ross, come on, what have you been playing? That's not FIFA.
I've been joining in, as I said, a community event. So I've been joining in Gran Turismo, Burnout, all that kind of malarkey. So I haven't played that much games recently, but they are the games I've been playing. So I've been joining in the old racing month.
Good. And if people want to get involved in racing events, say they have a burning desire to play Burnout.
I've got a lovely directory including all the events and competitions and discussions that we've got going involved in the racing month. So just head on into the directory.
What forum can you find that in?
If you click on the racing month image, and it'll take you right to it.
Brilliant. I'm actually going to put a link in the descriptions as well.
I would like to, as Bear said, play Walking Dead episode 4. I just haven't got round to downloading it yet.
Have you played the other 3 then?
I've played 1, 2 and 3 and I've absolutely loved them. I'm not really one for scary games, so I don't,
I wouldn't call it particularly scary, it's tense.
And that's why I managed to play it well, because it's not that scary. It's just got a good story, and I really like story games. So.
Yeah, because you've just made a perfect segue there, because that's what I've been playing, Walking Dead 4.
Excellent.
And
don't spoil it for me then.
I'm not going to spoil it. It's... How can I talk about this without spoiling anything at all? There are a couple of really painfully agonising decisions to make that...
Difficulty level?
No difficulty level. No, it's... I don't want to spoil it, but you find something in an attic in one of the houses you're hiding in, and you have to make a decision about what to do. Yes, it's Jumanji.
I knew
it's
it.
The Walking Dead Jumanji crossover. It's Robin Williams. It's hiding in the attic.
Amazing.
No, it's not. Not at all.
Okay.
See, because Barry, you mentioned these kind of decisions before, and obviously this is an episodic game. The decisions you make previously in the previous episodes, do they affect things that
Yes,
happen?
they do.
So it's like a sort of Mass Effect kind of thing.
Yeah, in a way.
But this one's timed as well, so the decisions you make, you've got to do it quickly.
Yes, so you don't have ages to think about it. If you don't make your decision within the set time limit, then you will do nothing, and then...
That counts as a decision, doing nothing.
Yeah, and people will remember your inactivity. They'll be like, "Damn it, Lee, you lazy F and F." Yeah, I know. I'm trying not to swear. This is a family-friendly podcast.
Is that a family-friendly game?
Not really.
Alright, okay, kids, go and download that.
For our next section, we're trying something a little different. We're going to have a little discussion between ourselves and then open it up to you, the community. I'll embed a link here so that you can find exactly where to discuss this fascinating topic once the podcast's live. So our first topic is review scores. So following the, let's just put it as moderately negative review scores for high-profile games such as Resident Evil 6 and Medal of Honor, we've found that both of those two games in particular have shot right up in the sales charts and sold massive numbers, despite the fact that professional critics are saying they're not very good. So my question today is, do reviews or review scores matter? Let's open up with Bear, because he's fidgeting in his chair.
Yeah, well, I'm fidgeting a little bit. It's hard to gauge, but what I put it down to mainly is the infancy of that side of the industry, more than anything. I mean, when something goes up on like a major website or blog, like Kotaku or the PS blog or something like that, that's only really addressing information to X amount of people, and it's not, X isn't a particularly huge amount when you think what, there's 5 million gamers in the UK or something like that now.
Something ridiculous.
It's like 1 in 3 people, yeah. And I can't imagine 1 in 3 people reading these websites just because.
What about people that I'm sure that Metro has a very high circulation. There are reviews every Tuesday.
Yeah.
Would you say that they have more influence? Or for example, I don't know, maybe like on, I think, didn't Chris Mills used to have a guessing between what games on his show, or maybe Joe Wiley had that when she was on in the mornings?
Maybe, I think, more than anything, I think, the biggest kind of advert for games now isn't necessarily the reviews, it's more word of mouth, and, people will recommend a game for me. I mean, I didn't really hear about The Walking Dead, even though, it's obviously been reviewed very well. I tend to follow websites, but it's through people that I've gotten such a huge interest, and I mean, you can't.
Perhaps brand names are associated with the sales as well.
That's
Resident Evil was obviously a very big name, so regardless of the score, the fans will come in droves to get that game.
We're a couple of weeks away from Black Ops 2 coming out. I mean, how do you think? I mean, we are unaware of what kind of reviews that's going to get. There's absolutely no reviews out there at all. I think that's the kind of game where people will go to an event somewhere and play the game over a couple of days and then make their judgment there. And I don't know if that's still to take place or not. But I mean, should that end up getting review score to affect that? Because that's a really big name as well.
Well, I mean, we've already spoken about their marketing briefly. That we and that's already the whole word of mouth thing.
Yeah.
They've got a huge budget clearly for their advertising, and I'm sure it's going to be on during like mainstream TV and all that kind of thing. I see their adverts online already. I think that means more to the general consumer than a review does.
I mean, advertising itself with games has been down this year compared to last year.
Yeah, I'd say.
And it's only the big AAA titles which are actually like Assassin's Creed. You see, there's like cross promotion with PlayStation alongside it. So I assume Black Ops and they will have big adverts coming along to try and counteract any of the reviews which it might get.
The other live action game adverts have also recently been in the news, but not just with Black Ops today, but a game that I've been talking about quite a bit on our podcast, PlayStation All-Stars. It's the live action advert that you might have seen for that game it's an American advert really, and it's only been, as far as I know, it's only for broadcast in America.
Yeah.
But that's a game which is, and that's not really a new. It's full of long-standing and familiar IPs, really, but it's a brand new game. You think like an advert like that going out gives a new game, a new franchise like PlayStation All-Stars, equal footing possibly with a bigger game, highly advertised game like FIFA or Black Ops or something.
Well, the beauty of that is, the original Michael advert?
Yeah.
That is a PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale advert. Well, it was meant to be. And apparently all the characters that are in that will be the ones that are in the game. And that came out, 12 months ago? Probably more than that now.
Also, that's not strictly true, because there are some characters that were in that which are not in, like...
I've not watched it
because it had like the lassie from Final Fantasy 13 in there and she's not in it. It had a Call of Duty guy in there but he's not in it. There's a Resistance alien but he's not in it.
Oh, Chimera.
Yeah, there's a Chimera in there, really. But no, it's a very similar thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because all under the same kind of moniker.
Was that just a YouTube advert?
I don't know. I think
once again it's American television. I think because it's an I think it was an agency working with Ski.
Right.
It's like Kevin Butler and all that kind of stuff. I mean, we very much see it. We're getting funny looks from people outside the meeting room there. Because we're all huddled into the one corner because we're only using one microphone. What was I going to say? What was I talking about? Yeah, things like Kevin Butler. We're aware of him here and in Europe because we see all the adverts and stuff on the YouTubes. But I don't know to what extent they get shown in America, really, if they're on television or not. But then, like that Call of Duty advert is evidently will be on television over there.
Yeah.
But I don't know about these wee kind of. I'm pretty sure the Kevin Butler ones are on television. I think they are.
Yeah, they must be.
Yeah,
I've seen them on TV before.
In America.
No, over here.
Over here.
Yeah, they're on late at night.
Oh right.
Oh,
I have no
Kevin
idea.
Butler.
Yeah, it's when they launched the campaign. PlayStation only does everything.
Oh,
Kevin
really?
Butler was in there.
Were you watching American channel or?
No, I was watching like just TV on late at night, like ITV.
What
stuff
channel?
like
What channel? Oh, on the ATV then. Okay.
that. Yeah.
I was trying to get you to name the channel that you're watching. Which you did. Thank you.
That's all right.
Obviously, us working here at PlayStation, we can't really talk about things like that in greater detail than what we have done there. I mean, I've got a whole bunch of things that I think about reviews and review scores really, but there's a lot of stuff that hopefully our listeners will understand that we can't get into. But we'll open that up to you guys. There'll be a thread underneath this, links from here or somewhere, or we'll make it obvious how you guys can get involved with us, and maybe we can read some of your comments and submissions and views next week.
So in order to close the show out, I'm opening up a little challenge to the community. We're going to play a little audio clip, and if you can correctly identify where it's from, we will send you something precious.
Precious. That's not a clue, by the way.
No, it's not. It's just my own awkward pronunciation.
These comms are getting worse. Anyone else receiving? We're getting cut off here.
So that's it from us. I have been Serum Lake. I've been joined by
Yaster.
The lovely Bearskopff
And LordRoss.
And for more lovely discussion like this, tune in next week, or you can find us at community.eu.playstation.com. Boom. That's another episode done. Bang.
In the bag. Yeah.